On the evening of July 11, 2025, Illinois was suddenly hit by a storm with widespread lightning, heavy rain, and blaring warning sirens. Events like festivals and a baseball game were disrupted, forcing millions to seek shelter. What really happened? The answer, find out in this video. Around 5:00 p.m., as people were leaving work or preparing for a weekend evening, the National Weather Service (NWS) issued its first warnings as dark. Heavy clouds moved into Chicago, with a high risk of tornadoes. By 7:00 p.m., the situation worsened, with NWS upgrading the alert to a tornado warning for Bureau, Putnam, Henry, and LaSalle counties. Doppler radar detected signs of a forming vortex, the early stage of a tornado. Sirens sounded across the region, shattering the summer night's calm, with only the sound of howling winds and sirens remaining. Residents were urged to stop all activities and find safe shelter immediately. Within less than 3 hours, 75 to 100 millimeters of rain fell on the Chicago area, flooding streets and turning them into small rivers. The drainage system couldn't handle the sudden deluge. Although a tornado didn't fully form, the storm's impact was enough to shake the city. Major events in Illinois were canceled or postponed, leaving many in a mix of frustration and amusement. The Windy City Smokeout Festival near the United Center, where thousands were enjoying live music and food, had to halt mid-event. Organizers quickly evacuated attendees to the sturdy parking lot of Malcolm X College. The sight of people scrambling in the downpour, with music still echoing from the stage, left witnesses stunned. The Chicago White Sox versus Cleveland Guardians baseball game at Guaranteed Rate Field was indefinitely postponed, with thousands of fans leaving in disappointment and worry. The Rock and Rotary Rib Fest in Sunset Park, Lake in the Hills, was also suspended due to dangerous lightning. On social media, residents shared photos and videos of the storm, showing a sky darkened like night despite the recent sunset, with strong winds uprooting trees and scattering debris in seconds. Despite the chaos and damage, miraculously, no injuries or fatalities were reported, a rare relief in such a tumultuous night. This violent storm wasn't just a random weather event, it served as a clear warning that nature is reacting to human actions. Environmental experts highlighted several contributing factors. Urban heat island effect. In large cities like Chicago, the growing prevalence of concrete and asphalt traps heat, making urban temperatures higher than surrounding areas. This unstable, warm air creates ideal conditions for powerful thunderstorms. Loss of green spaces and wetlands. Rapid development has erased parks, swamps, and green areas, natural lungs and sponges that regulate climate and absorb rainwater. Without them, cities are more prone to flooding during heavy rains. Global climate change. This is the deepest and most alarming cause. According to the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, NOAA, for every Fahrenheit rise in global temperature, the air holds about 7% more moisture. When storms hit, they carry larger water volumes, leading to intense, unpredictable rainfall and flooding. The latest NOAA data shows that in the first 7 months of 2025, the U.S. recorded over 1,300 extreme weather warnings, a 22% increase from the previous year. The The number of strong tornadoes in the Midwest has also risen by over 30% in the past decade. States like Ohio, Texas, and Pennsylvania have seen record-breaking single-day rainfalls, signaling that climate change is happening now, not in the future. The Illinois storm is more than a weather event. It's a stark warning. We can't remain indifferent to the ongoing climate crisis. The good news is we're not entirely powerless. There are ways to make a difference, from large-scale government actions to small daily changes. Plant more trees and preserve natural land. More parks, trees, and wetlands around cities improve heat resistance and flood control. Trees not only cool the area, but also absorb rainwater, preventing it from overwhelming streets. Upgrade drainage systems. Cities need to invest in modern drainage networks capable of predicting water flow and regulating it, reducing flooding during sudden heavy rains. Enhance warnings and community training. Weather forecasting must be more accurate and timely. Residents should receive clear guidance on evacuation and sheltering to minimize harm during disasters. Reduce greenhouse gas emissions. This is the most critical step. Everyone can contribute with simple actions, taking public transit instead of driving, turning off unused lights, using less plastic small efforts that collectively drive big change. Illinois narrowly escaped significant human loss during the storm, but it serves as a wake-up call. Nature is changing and won't wait. The question isn't when will disaster strike, but will we stay passive or take proactive steps? The answer lies in our actions starting today. Thank you for watching this Raging Planet video. If you found this content helpful, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe to support us. Don't forget to turn on notifications so you don't miss any new videos. Please note, some footage in this video is for illustration and may not accurately reflect the entire event. Stay informed and always stay safe. See you next time.